Hello, all. Welcome to my fact cave. And apologies for doing a picture immediately after getting out of the shower. Nobody wanted to see that. Hopefully it should be Dave Ward McLean now. I don't know if it is or not. Hello, if you're there. Your quiz sheet will be live in 3 minutes. I'm going to do very little for now. Hello, Stephanie. How are you? I trust you are well. Hello, Ruth. How are we? You'll be excited to hear, by the way, that for the prize last week, the winning team chose a personalised video greeting from Paul Chuckle, which I had hoped to have ready today, but it's in fact going to be ready on Friday. So I will share that message with all the relevant groups as and when it is recorded. Paul, of course, spends much of his time just walking around empty corridors saying to me, to nobody. Horrible. I've sat at a strange angle as well. I don't know why. I need to sort this out, don't I? The quiz is live. Yes, your picture round, which is 13 pictures with instructions, well, one instruction, and 2 dimbats, is now live. Try not to do the music if you can help it. The questions will start at 8:30. It's got 14 minutes to do nothing on screen. Couldn't recommend it. Oh, 9:15. Well, I've made a mistake, haven't I? Bear with me. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. If you all refresh, it should be live now. Sorry. Apologies. Thank you for letting me know. Excellent. Right, just excuse me briefly whilst I adjust my seating arrangement, which is suboptimal. That's better. My natural position is now facing the camera. Excellent. We're going to start the questions in 12 minutes, so feel free to get stuck into the pictures. I'll tell you now. For number 5, I need the name of the actor, not the character. The actor. And the full name for number 6, please. And number 10 specifies the full name, doesn't it? Come on. What do you take me for? Don't answer that question. QB. I've already done that. How have you done that? Thank you, Janine. So what you're saying, Janine, is that you had my face on the screen, and then something happened that caused you to lose. I understand, mate. Don't worry. Happens to us all. Um, 8 minutes, by the way. 8 minutes. And then the questions are going to start. I'm going to have a cigarette here. And when I finished it, we're going to start with the questions. Oh, today's question indicator is this: Beans jigsaw, unopened and indeed unwanted. If anyone wants a beans jigsaw, do let me know. Stood this first bit of these videos, aren't we? I should point out now, for number 5, I want the name of the actor, okay? And for number 10, I do need his full name, it does say. And number 2 might be the single most irrelevant England cricketer of all time. Frankie, are you on or any of your team on? That's no effing pub because you haven't answered any of the pictures yet, and well, if you have, you answered them all wrong. You haven't. And I don't want to start. Hello, James. Are you well? Are you ready then, Frankie? Because we're going to start in 2 minutes. Lovely stuff. Excellent. Well, we would start. Yes. Okay. I'm going to start. Pooh, knobhead. That doesn't sound like you, Claire. I'll be honest. I think your keyboard may have been compromised. Okay, let us begin. Question number 1, which is on TV and TV that's sure to be good. Which classic TV game show returned at the weekend, not with its previous host Vernon Kay, or to give him his full name, Vernon fucking Kay, but under the aegis, under the control of which much-loved TV chef? Oh, no, that's not the question. I'll tell you. That's pathetic. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Which classic TV... This is done, this, isn't it? Which classic TV game show returned at the weekend, not with Vernon Kay at the helm, but under the control of Gino D'Acampo, the much-loved TV chef? Which game show? I'm an idiot. I might go on this... I'm nearly enough of an idiot to enjoy this programme, but not quite. But which TV game show returned at the weekend, not with Vernon Kay's previous series had been in celebrity versions, but with Gino D'Acampo at the helm? Which show is that? Question 2 is on sport, the Olympics, athletics. In which athletics event did plucky British athletes win gold at both the 2000 and 2012 Olympics, as well as the 2019 Athletics World Championships? 3 different women. The 2000 Olympics, the 2012 Olympics, and the 2019 Athletics World Championships. Female British athletes won gold in the same event. Which event? Question 18 is on sweets, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're a massive fan of long-lasting confectionery and or encouraging genital molestation by dogs, you can't say much fairer than aniseed balls. However, some people, for long-lasting sweets, prefer gobstoppers, and those people would definitely prefer everlasting gobstoppers, as well as lickable wallpaper, edible marshmallow pillows, and square candies that look round. All fictional candies manufactured by whom? Everlasting gobstoppers, lickable wallpaper, edible marshmallow pillows, and square candies that look round. All fictional candies manufactured by whom? Well done to whoever guessed kite, by the way. Kite, in things I found out this week, other people have known for a bit longer. Well done, Colin, and others. That Kite, the dog who was the wolf of the Emperor Maximus in not the Emperor Maximus's wolf in Gladiator, is the same dog that was Wellard in EastEnders. Brilliant. But that dog is not that dog. Question 19 is on science and anagrams, ladies and gentlemen, and francium oil, ladies and gentlemen. Francium oil is not used in the extraction of any chemical element, mainly because it doesn't exist. Francium oil, unlike the letters of the word francium oil, which is an anagram, of which chemical element? Francium oil, that's the chemical element francium, and the oil, oil. Anagrams of which chemical element? Thank you, Philip. Question 20 is on films and set, like 97% of all films are now, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What was the name? The 2020 sequel to 2016 Suicide Squad. Once again, starring Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. What was the name of the sequel released this year? Marvel Cinematic Universe, the sequel to Suicide Squad, once again starring Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. What was the name of that film sequel? Question 21 is on sausages and questions which do undeniably start in an ominous fashion. Dunblane butcher John Hill has twice commemorated a local hero via sausage models, one of them of the local hero himself, and then latterly to celebrate the birth of his first child, a daughter. Who is this local Dunblane hero, twice commemorated by dint of sausage model? They're brilliant. By the Dunblane butcher, John Hill. Who is that local hero? Just 3 words will do, but well done for the film. Could somebody just say something non-abusive in the chat? It's just, it just says poo knobhead at the bottom of it. I don't want that to be the case. Could somebody say something nice? It doesn't have to be like forcedly nice, or maybe it does. Question 22. Now, what I'm meant to give you here, ladies and gentlemen, a list of 10 seemingly unconnected things which on closer scrutiny are in fact conjoined by a single unifying theme. All you need to do is tell me what could possibly link these 10 things. So here we go. The lead singer of a family punk band. Homophones, which can either be a name or mean a name. A 1989 film based on a novel by Martin Amis, which I enjoyed watching as a teenager. The Big Sleep. A Grimsby frozen food company. The Night Watch, or the Potato Eaters. The Tin Drum. Big Brother and the Holding Company, or for, this isn't really a clue, but or for the same thing, changing the name of the quiz discussion group. That's not really a clue, don't do that. No. Or plates of pollen on a long table, all paid for by the host. That's a pathetic clue, by the way. So what link? They could be the lead singer of a family punk band. Homophones, which can either be a name or mean a name. The Big Sleep. A film in 1989 based on a Martin Amis novel. A Grimsby frozen food company of yesteryear, now consumed by another Grimsby frozen food company, now owned by United Biscuits. The Night Watch and the Potato Eaters. The Tin Drum. Big Brother and the Holding Company? No. Or plates of pollen on a long table, or paid for by the host? I mean, Claire, you've always seemed such a nice person. Claire King. No, I think you've been damaged. Is that what's happening? Right, okay. I jest, of course. Question 23, ladies and gentlemen. My girlfriend, who remains real, having spoken out last week about my use of Latin in everyday conversation on the grounds that it is, and I quote, so smug it's untrue and fucking insufferable, was for some reason equally unimpressed when, as a change of pace, I decided to use ancient Greek instead. Apparently, that's just as bad, and I should fucking shut up. Which word, though, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to say that, are you? Which word from the ancient Greek for neck, don't start, is used in English to indicate a narrow piece of land connecting two larger areas across an area of water? For example, Panama. That's an example of this. A word from the ancient Greek word meaning neck is used in English to indicate a narrow piece of land connecting two larger areas across an area of water. Like Panama joins, Southern and Central America. What is that word? A 7-letter word. 6 letters in Greek. And if you write it in Greek, you'll get no points. Beans, Jigsaw. Question 24 is on elections, and Keir Starmer, Sir Keir Starmer, ladies and gentlemen, is the leader of the Labour Party. But who was second in the 2020 Labour leadership election? Who finished behind Keir Starmer in the Labour leadership election? We have run out of 2-digit A roads, yes. Hello, Claire. Nice Claire there in the chat, who isn't calling me a cockwomble, if you notice. But has used an emoji. We've spoken about this, haven't we? Question 24. Who is runner-up to Keir Starmer in the 2020 Labour leadership election? Question 25 is on my favourite subject and yours, local statues. In which Yorkshire location, town, city, village, hamlet, isolated homestead, etc., would you find a statue of local man and anti-slavery campaigner William Wilberforce? William Wilberforce, ladies and gentlemen. A large statue of him in which Yorkshire town or city? I feel under a lot of pressure now, actually. I was a bit embarrassed about doing the quiz really online, so I told my girlfriend I'd gone to a strip club. Instead, it's less embarrassing. Gone to strip club to earn money by dint of meagre PayPal donation. Don't forget to do the PayPal donations, by the way. Thanks. Unless you've already done it, in which case, thanks for your PayPal donation. Question 26 is on my two favourite subjects, cars and mythology. The question is, which Renault within antiquity, the muse of history? So a type of Renault that shares its name with the muse on Mount Helicon. The muse of history, ladies and gentlemen. Which Renault is that? Basically, there's too many Claires in my life, and that's not true. Shut up, Tom. This is sickening. Have you tried giving him a sweet or something? Claire, just sit him down with some Haribo or something. Be all right. Question 27 is on sport and drama. It's very straightforward, really. Which stock character, ladies and gentlemen, from the Commedia dell'arte is kind of a forerunner of pantomime in a way, and sitcom, really, in a way. Which stock character from the Commedia dell'arte lends his name to a team in the top division of English club rugby union? Colourful character. Let's do that. Colourful character from the Commedia dell'arte. Italian stupid comedies. Lends his name to a team in the top division of English club rugby union. Either the name of the team, which is basically many of these. Question 28 is on bad food. Ladies and gentlemen, my body, ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell, is a temple, but unfortunately, it is the withered, alcohol-sodden corpse of Shirley Temple. If you are like me, and thank fuck you're not, then you very well know from which fast food outlet you'll be able to obtain such delights as chicken jalapeno fries, the bacon double XL, and the chicken royale. Which outlet is that, ladies and gentlemen? Chicken jalapeno fries. What the fuck are chicken fries? The bacon double XL and the chicken royale, all available from which outlet? I could repeat question 27 again, Jim. Which stock character, colourful stock character from the Commedia dell'arte, sort of Italian proto-pantomime, lends its name to a team in the top division of English club rugby union? That was 27 again. And question 29 is on TV. Which American actress, best known for her TV work, although she did appear as neither of the title roles in the film Snakes on a Plane, which actress, or actor, female actor, played nurse Carol Hathaway in ER and the aspiring politician Alicia Florrick in The Good Wife? What's the name of that actress? Played Hathaway in ER and Alicia Florrick in The Good Wife. Also appeared in the film Snakes on a Plane as neither snakes or the plane. Who is that actress? I'll be quite lenient with the spelling, as I just have been. And thank you, James, by the way. PayPal related. Thank you. Question 30 is on films. Which film of 2017 gave rise to the best-selling album of 2018 in both the UK and the US? The official soundtrack of which film of 2017 was the best-selling album of 2018 in both the UK and the US of States? What is that film? I haven't seen it, but it's shit. Thank you, Gareth. It's very close, ladies and gentlemen. It's very close. In fact, there are there are only 6 points between the entire field, which is quite something. So, questions 31 to 40. According to an ongoing YouGov poll, of course, as ever, the 10 in the UK, this is in the UK, they're not all UK things, but this is in the UK. What are the 10 most popular musicals? Now, these are all musicals, although some of them are musical versions of films, I'd say. So, like, they do that, don't they, sometimes, Okay? The top 10 most popular musicals. I would say that 8 of them probably are musicals, and 2 of them aren't really, but there are musicals of them. And 10 most popular musicals. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to do that. That's 31 to 40, one in each space. It don't have to be in the right order, just one musical in each space. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I suppose you can. Sorry, Yeah, I'd say both stage and film musicals, Mickey. But some of them are things that are musical versions of films that aren't really musicals but do have songs in. Is that all right? But there are also stage musicals of them. Basically, I should have chosen something better, but I didn't. Sorry. And you've got until I finish this cigarette now. Delicious. I'm still being no, scrutineers everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, that's an ominous chuckle for most of you, isn't it? Okay, 1 minute. I'm going to take a punt, Swan bitches, and say that Phil has joined your team now because I don't think anyone else is going to get number 2 in your team. Except Phil, who's probably coached him or something. That's going out now, by the way. Which means we're going to start again. Also, I'm going to give you another minute, Swan Bees, because there haven't been any I haven't got any answers for you for those 10. So I'm going to give you a minute. Stop. Right, Claire, stop messaging me. I'm trying to be professional, okay? Not that professional, but I haven't got that much to work with. I need all the help I can get. I mean, you don't have to do them now if you don't want to. So I can just carry on. You can fill them in later. I'm going to do that. One team has taken a strong lead, by the way. Question 41 is on albums, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Michael Holbrook. My name isn't Michael Holbrook, but My Name is Michael Holbrook is an album by, unsurprisingly, Michael Holbrook. Although Michael Holbrook does not use the name Michael Holbrook whilst recording. What name did Michael Holbrook use When recording the album, My Name is Michael Holbrook, amongst other albums. A further clue, he's fucking shit. Sorry if you like him, but you're wrong. Question 42 is on TV, and when you think of a list of the greatest TV presenters of all time, you know, the names that get bandied about, names like Attenborough, Parkinson, Lynham, Benson Phillips, Hofty, the hair of Don't Scare the Hair. And who better to add to that list than Paul Hendy, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Hendy, who, in addition to his work on Don't Try This at Home with Davina McCall, many, many things you shouldn't try at home with Davina McCall, the Disney Club, and the seldom remembered Stash, in which he would roam around shopping centres trying to foist £25 on people just for answering a question. But Paul Hendy was also the fourth and final host of which TV show, based on an American format hosted for many years by a man whose name I've forgotten. It's not him. But based on an American format, basically, ladies and gentlemen, presented by Paul Hendy. He was the fourth and least famous host. The other three hosts are most famous for being a dick, dubious conduct towards women, and another game show. Paul Hendy of Don't Try This at Home was the fourth and final host of which TV show, based on an American format? Question 43, ladies and gentlemen. Which word of six letters in length, can mean, in some various contexts, either to conceal or to display? How can one word mean those two things? Surely they are opposites, Tom. Yes, they are. But one word can mean both to conceal or hide or to display in a certain context. What is that word? Six letters can mean both of those things. If you come up with another one that's good enough, I will accept it, but there's a strong candidate. I imagine the Michael Holbrook album is about 15 years ago, maybe a bit less than that. 12 years, something like that. Sort of between 2000 and 2010, I think. In fact, I'll find out for you. I know, my name is Michael Holbrook is recent. It's last year. 2007 was his first album, Michael Holbrook. He's also a judge on the French version of The Voice. There you go. Question 44 is on video games. Very straightforward question. What name is given to the fictional version, sort of Miami in the Grand Theft Auto series of games? By what name is their sort of made-up version of Miami known in the Grand Theft Auto series? What's it called? Question 45 is on sport and geography. The former England footballers, former England footballers Jackie Milburn and World Cup winners Bobby and Jack Charlton all come from Ashington, as does the Cricket World Cup winner Mark Wood, all from Ashington in the northeast. Which former England cricketer was briefly the manager of Ashington Football Club? Which former England cricketer was briefly the manager of Ashington Football Club? Question 46 is on science. Similar to an online video quiz from which no joy can possibly emerge, black holes are areas of space of such density that no light can be emitted. What is the name of the British physicist this week named as a Nobel laureate for his work in this field. His work on black holes. British physicist was named as a Nobel laureate in physics for his work on black holes. What is his name? Question 47, ladies and gentlemen, is on films and literature, ladies and gentlemen. The character Charles Marlowe. Charles Marlowe, a literary character. Charles Marlowe is the lead character in which novel of 1899, the loose inspiration for an epic war film of 1979? I need the name of the novel. Charles Marlowe, the lead character of which novel of 1899, famously adapted somewhat loosely for an epic war film of 1979. I need the name of the novel, not the film. Question 48 is on TV and music. Which BBC show first aired in 2007 shares its name with a UK #1 single from the 1990s by a double act with surnames Chaton and Pettigrew? Pettigrew is now dead. What is the name of both that hit single and the TV show? First aired in 2007, shares its name with a UK #1 single by a double act with the surnames Chaton and Pettigrew, the latter of whom is now dead. What is that song or TV show? Question 47 for Stephanie and team. Charles Marlowe is the lead character of a novel of 1899, which is adapted loosely for an epic war film of 1979. What's the name of the novel? Question 48. Sorry, Dale. Which BBC TV show first aired in 2007 shares its name with a UK #1 single by a double act with surnames Chacon and Pettigrew? Pettigrew is now dead. What is that name of that TV show or the name of that song? Question 49 is on things. Rhyming with a very common and appropriate insult for someone wearing one. What is the name of the Russian hat with long flaps, thus, which can either fasten atop the hat, here, or below the hat to protect the ears and chin from the biting Siberian cold? What is the name of that hat, common in Russia, with the flaps there that can either tie and fasten on the top of it, or fasten here to protect ears, yon, and chin from the biting Siberian cold? What is the name of that hat, rhyming with a very common and appropriate insult for someone wearing one? Question 50 is on multimedia phrases. Which two-word phrase could either be a song by Lloyd Cole and the Commotions, a 1945 Oscar-winning Billy Wilder film, John Lennon's relationship with May Pang, or a Brookside straight-to-video feature-length episode, which I might be the only person here who's seen it. It's terrible. So which two-word phrase could either be a Lloyd Cole single, a 1945 Oscar-winning Billy Wilder film, description of John Lennon's relationship with May Pang and assorted hijinks, or a straight-to-video feature-length Brookside episode? What two words could that be? For number 5, I need the name of the actor, not the TV program. Okay, the actor. I'm just going to say that again. Question 51. Also serving as official leader of the House of Representatives between 2015 and 2019, and also the all-time leader of the House of Dicks, which Republican was Mitt Romney's running mate in the 2012 US election? So, House of Representatives leader between 2015 and 2019, and all-time leader in Captain Corelli's House of bad word. I was going to say bad, really bad word. I'm not allowed to say that. Which Republican was Mitt Romney's running mate in the 2012 US election? It's very close. You're doing very well. Question 52 is on sport. Liam Delap and Rory Delap recently became the 18th father and son to play Premier League football, the 17th. David and George Hurst, of course, our Lord and Saviour, Sir David Hurst, blessed be thy left foot. At the other end of the list, the most appearances by father and son is Sean Wright Phillips and his father, Ian Wright, not Phillips. Second in the list of most appearances by the son is the 200-odd games played by son Jack, who was the son of Alan, both Premier League footballers. What is the surname? So the son Jack and the dad Alan, both Premier League footballers. The son has played over 200 times in the Premier League. What is their surname? Alan scored an irritating but fruitless goal at Wembley once. Question 50. Oh, sorry. Jigsaw beans. Question 53 is on geography. The city of Ungerelmud, Ngerelmud, Ungerelmud, is notable for A, being difficult to say, B, being the capital city, C, not containing the letter A, hi Mickey, and D, being the smallest world capital city, of which island nation is Ungerelmud the capital? Ungerelmud, the smallest world capital, the capital of which country? Which island nation? I still don't have any of your answers to the musical Swan bitches. You just let me know if that's expected. Question 54. Which TV presenter whose credits include such programs as Screen Test, remember that, Catchphrase, that's still on, Blue Peter, also still on, and Record Breakers, no idea, probably not, first came to public attention playing the role of Oscar in the top musical Bugsy Malone? Which person, best known as a TV presenter, he also appeared alongside Bonita Langford in something. But which TV presenter whose credits include Screen Test, Catchphrase, Blue Peter, and Record Breakers first came to public attention playing the role of Oscar, the producer, in the top musical Bugsy Malone? Who is that person? Hello, Claire. You're still here, I see. Good. And Dressing 55, the last one now, is on music. Last one for a bit, anyway. Which word of 5 letters or more, one word, 5 letters or more, yeah, has appeared in the title of hit singles by all of the following artists? Marvin Gaye, Kanye West, Spandau Ballet, The Hollies, quiz favourite John Barrowman, John Lennon, and The Doors. One word, 5 letters or more. Appeared in the title of hit singles by Marvin Gaye, Kanye West, Spandau Ballet, The Hollies, John Barrowman, John Lennon, and The Doors. Okay, 56 to 75, your music questions. Artist, then song, please. Any problems with it, let me know. You've got until 10 o'clock to finish those. You've got 22 minutes to do those. Then it's time for the pointless questions and the jackpot question. Okay? So return at 10 o'clock with those. Fill in any blanks you've got as well. Lovely stuff. There are 10 points covering the entire field, by the way. You're doing very well. Cool. No problem, Claire. I just want to make sure you hadn't put them in and they'd not gone through or something like that. But 15 minutes, by the way. 15 minutes remain, people. Hmm. 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 Private joke, I apologize. And 10 minutes, by the way. 10 minutes for them until we get onto the jackpot, and then you'll have a bit of time to finish off after that as well. So. 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, 5 minutes. It's really close, by the way. And only one question has not been answered by anyone. Two minutes. Okay. Give you 30 seconds to finish those off. Okay. I'll tell you now that as things stand, 5 teams can still win. 5 teams can still win, okay? That's without any answers being changed or anything like that. So, your pointless questions, okay? Your pointless questions. I gave 100 of my friends. I've now got 104 friends again, by the way. I gave them 100 seconds to do as many answers to the 3 following things, okay? Any of the top 100 Premier League goal scorers of all time. For that one, I stopped them as soon as they got one wrong, okay? Anyone in the top 50 in the current line to the throne, or anyone in the 2018, so nothing more recent than that, 2018 Time Out USA Best Films of All Time as chosen by actors. Okay? Now, what I would say is that there are more of the films, but that's a bit more random, obviously, because you're just not sure what people have said or what people have nominated. Line to the Throne, there's a few. Footballers, there's quite a few as well. Some very well-known names in there. That's 76, 77, 78. Now answer the same question 3 times, just one in each space. Your tiebreak question, which you get it if you get it spot on, okay, or it'll be used to break ties, okay. Now you probably know Roger Bignell, don't you? Roger Bignell with his mammoth purple top, which is, of course, a type of turnip, ladies and gentlemen. What is the weight in grams of the world's heaviest ever turnip? Okay? So, pointless questions are any film in the 2018 Time Out USA actors list the top 100 films of all time, the footballers, any of the top 100 Premier League goal scorers, or anyone in the top 50 in line to the throne as we speak now, or this is the same then as well. Your tiebreak question, the weight in grams of the world's heaviest ever turnip. Finish all your other questions off. When you finish, click save, tick the 3 boxes and click finish. You've got 6 minutes to do all that in and finish off, okay? Don't forget you're looking for obscure answers that none of my friends said. You've got 4 minutes, by the way. Two minutes, everyone. 2 minutes. Okay, time is up, ladies and gentlemen. Time is up. Everyone, please finalize your answers right now. I'm ending the quiz in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Quiz is stopped, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Here we go. Here are your answers, ladies and gentlemen. The picture on the first one was Hope Hicks. Second was Mason Crane. The third one was Gina Davis. Fourth is Jair Bolsonaro. Fifth, Desmond. It's Norman Beaton. is the actor. The 6th is Emmett Britowski. 7th is Matthew Fort. 8th, that is the career of Andre Gray, a novel by Oscar Wilde, of course. 9 is Keisha. 10 is Michael Whitehall. 11 is Wendy Deng. 12 is the Sullen Tattoo James Arthur. 13, that's Rin Tin Tin. 14 is Cross Country. And 15 is Trial and Error. On to the proper answers. I've dropped my phone, which I didn't really want to do. The 16 Family Fortunes. 17, the Heptathlon is the event there, the Heptathlon. 18, Willy Wonka, of course, made those sweets. 19, Californium is the element. 20, Birds of Prey was the sequel, and whatever, the Emancipation, yada, yada, yada. 21, Andy Murray, of course. 22, the lead singer is Joey Ramone. The homophones can either be a name or mean a name, or Monica and Monica. The Big Sleep is by Raymond Chandler. The 1989 film was The Rachel Papers. The Grimsby Frozen Food Company was Ross Foods. The Night Watch of Potato Eaters are Rembrandt's, of course. The Tin Drums by Gunter Grass. Big Brother and the Holden Company was a band fronted by Janis Joplin. And Non is, of course, said by Marcel Marceau in what film is it in now? Silent Movie, the Mel Brooks film, Silent Movie. He's the only person who speaks. He says no. And the plates of pollen on a long table, all paid for by the host, is, of course, a freebie buffet. They're all Friends-related things, ladies and gentlemen. Not all characters, but I gave you that because the Rembrandts aren't characters. But never mind, yeah. 23, the word is isthmus. 24, Rebecca Long Bailey. 25, Hull. 26, Clio. News of history in a type of Renault. 27, Harlequin. 28, they're all available from Burger King. 29, Juliana Margulies is the actress. 30, The Greatest Showman. There's a film there. 31 to 40, your answers were The Lion King, Oliver, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, The Phantom of the Opera, The Sound of Music, and Mamma Mia. They're the sort of proper ones. Then Shrek the Musical, Aladdin the Musical, Beauty and the Beast, and Dirty Dancing. There's the 10. 41, Mika. My name is Michael Holbrook. Mika. 42, The Wheel of Fortune. 43, the word is screen. None of the other answers were quite accurate enough, I'm afraid. So screen is the answer there. 44 is known as Vice City. 45, Steve Harmison. Beavis Bodley Harmison was the manager of Ashington FC. 46, Roger Penrose, the physicist. 47, Heart of Darkness. Stroke Apocalypse Now. The Heart of Darkness is what I was after. 48, Would I Lie to You? Charles and Eddie, of course. 49, that is a Ushanka. 50, Lost Weekend. Lost Weekend. Be all those things. 51, Paul Ryan. 52, Jack and Alan Cork. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack and Alan Cork. 53, Palau. There's country there. 54, Mark Curry. And 55, Through is the word. Through the Grapevine, Through the Wire. Kanye West, Through the Barricades. Look Through Any Window. The Hollies. I Made It Through the Rain by John Barrowman. Whatever Gets You Through the Night. John Lennon. Break On Through. Of course. Bear with me, I've dropped my phone. Very close there, aren't I? Yeah. 56. was, I can't remember what 56 was now. Oh, it was Marty Wilde with Teenager in Love. Then it was The Members with Sound of the Suburbs. Then The Human League with Keep Feeling Fascination. Then it was Suede with Stay Together. Then obviously The Streets with Could Well Be In, which was on the radio today. I haven't heard it in ages. Next one was Woody Guthrie with This Land Is Your Land. Then it was Neil Sedaka with Laughter in the Rain. There's Bon Jovi with Bad Medicine. Then Michelle Gale with Sweetness. And then Gwen Stefani with What You Waiting For. On to your pointless questions for the films. You could have had any of these. Some of them, like very well-known films. Slightly odd, bit random, wasn't it? Really. A Woman Under the Influence, Dog Day Afternoon, brilliant film. Breaking the Waves, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, Who's Afraid of Virginia Wade, The Night of the Hunter, someone got that. La Vie en Rose, There Will Be Blood, All About Eve, Waiting for Guffman, The Lives of Others, A Matter of Life and Death, An American in Paris, The Turin Horse, The Royal Tenenbaums, Nil by Mouth, All That Jazz, Truly Madly Fucking Deeply, Kathy's favourite film, Harold and Maude, Notorious, Beamed There, Chancy Gardner, The Sacrifice, Monster, The Thin Red Line with Rowan Atkinson, Amour, Tender Mercies, Tokyo Story, someone got that, A Room for Romeo Brass, Scenes from a Marriage, Naked, Fact, The Goonies, Brazil, Cache, Hidden, The Grand Budapest Hotel, Carmen Jones, Love Actually, Persona, Crimes and Misdemeanors, terrible choice, and The Great Beauty. Line to the Throne could have had Columbus, Cassius, Eloise, and Estella Taylor, Louis Windsor, Leopold Windsor, somebody got that, Amelia Windsor, George Windsor, Lydia Gilman, Lila Gilman, Rose Gilman, Tane Lewis, Senna Lewis, Cosima Windsor, Zan Windsor, Arthur Chatto, Margarita Armstrong Jones, or James Mountbatten Windsor. And your footballers as follows: Trevor Sinclair, wow, Carlton Cole, Stephen Fletcher, Andy Carroll, Nick Barmby, Damien Duff, Shane Long, Kevin Gallagher, somebody got that, Jason Newell, Clint Dempsey, Lee Bowyer, Niall Quinn, Kevin Nolan, BD himself, Brian Dean, Christian Benteke, Chris Armstrong, Kevin Campbell, another whose son has played in the Premier League, Tyrese Campbell, and Yakubu. And the world's heaviest ever turnip weighed 18,360 grams, 18 kilograms. Your leaderboard, ladies and gentlemen. Seventh equal, there's less than 10 points between the whole field, so well done. Seventh equal, Dave Greenfield, well done, Dave. I don't know who you are, I'm afraid, but well done. And last place with 43. In sixth, Amy and Dave with 44. And then only 4 points between the top five. In fifth, the Garnstaple Otters with 48. Equal third with 50, No Effing Pub and £3 down the Swanee. In second with 51, the Swan Bitches. And in first place with 52, the Chords. Ladies and gentlemen, well done all. I will speak to Chords shortly about prizes and so on. Thank you all for taking part. If you haven't donated yet and you'd like to, please donate to the link that I've given you. Thank you all for taking part. Hopefully there'll be a few more next week. There's a few more this week as well. An absolute pleasure, as always. It has been an increasingly confined, and soon to be more so, I fear, delight to talk to each and every one of your beautiful internet presences. Until which juncture, good night. Bye. Thank you all. Thank you, Robert. I haven't ended the stream yet. I'm about to do some admin. Bye-bye.